Well, thanks, guys. I have the driver's seat fully reclined in the new 2021 Toyota Venza. Why? Because this vehicle has one of the most exciting features that I have seen on a new car this year. It's a stargazer roof. So it's a panoramic glass roof in the vehicle, and with just one touch of a button, you can frost it or unfrost it. So you can lie back and look at the sun, the moon, or the stars anytime you want to.
The Venza has been away for 5 years, but it's back. When the original Venza arrived in 2008, it was one perfect crossover, the combination of a minivan, sedan and SUV. It contained parts of all three. The Venza is officially a mid-size crossover, and for 2021 the Toyota Venza is far from pedestrian. The name Venza comes from a combination of words, venture and Monza. The original was a combination of vehicle parts, part Camry and part Lexus RX. Originally marketed to growing families, it unexpectedly became a hit with the over 40s and empty nesters.
It's obvious that Toyota wanted to create something that's a little bit elegant when they created the 2021 Venza. It has an upturned nose that makes it a little bit snooty, a little bit upper class. It still has the occasional element that allows you to see it as a Toyota and as a Venza, but it's something quite different from the Toyota design studio.
A long rolling hood with clean shoulders, slim LED DLRs, the appearance of 3 grilles, and side vents creating the illusion that the vehicle is hovering ready to take off. Although the outside has been made to blend rather than stand out, the inside is the opposite.
Now climb in the brand new Toyota Venza for 2021 and you are met with a massive multimedia touchscreen that's 12.3 inches.
There are 3 screens available in the new Venza. Between the gauges there is a 7-inch display. In the middle of the dash there is a huge 12.3-inch multimedia touchscreen and then available 10-inch heads-up display. Those 10-inch heads-up displays are likely to become a Toyota standard in the future. Now, although the standard screen is 8 inches, the 12.3 is a must for any techophile. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto and Amazon Alexa come standard in the new Venza.
Now, if safety is something that you're going to shop for in a new vehicle, the 2021 Venza is packed with it.
Safety Sense 2.0 gives you automatic pre-collision braking, full speed radar cruise control, and a host of other necessary items.
The 2021 Venza has 4 different drive modes, Sport, Normal and Eco on the drive toggle selector here. It also has a button for EV mode, so you can just go into EV mode. Now, let's get some windy roads in Sport here. I drive it in Sport through these windy roads. It's actually really dynamic, and it's not the first dynamic Toyota that I've driven which has a hybrid. The Toyota RAV4 Prime actually has a really dynamic drive and does 0 to 60 miles an hour, only beaten by the Supra. But when you want to have just maybe city driving on EV, and I'll slow down here and show you, I have the air conditioning off inside the vehicle. I'm going to EV mode. It's almost a completely silent drive. I mean, this vehicle is now just being powered by electricity, and I could tool around the city not using any gasoline. So 4 different drive modes and some dynamic fun driving as well. It's a bit of a surprise from Toyota.
Everything from the Toyota Highlander to the Camry is based on the new K-sized platform, and so is the brand new Toyota Venza. Incidentally, Lexus based the new RX on the K-sized platform as well, which is very similar in size to the Venza.
Now, this only comes in a hybrid, which means a 2.5-litre 4-cylinder up front, an electric motor on the rear axle. Similar setup to the Toyota Highlander, which means the hybrid Highlander only comes in an all-wheel drive, and so does the hybrid Venza only come in an all-wheel drive.
It has 219 horsepower, and although the EPA numbers aren't confirmed yet, Toyota suggests that they will get around 40 miles a gallon combined. For an SUV, 40 miles a gallon. I like the sound of that. The original Venza was probably ahead of its time, but this time around it competes with several other vehicles in its class, the Ford Edge, the Honda Passport and the Chevy Blazer. While the last Venza was originally aimed at young families but purchased by older generations, this Venza is so loaded with tech it's sure to be a hit with millennials and those with younger families. I'm Nik Miles.